Salute to everybody. We back with another one. Salute to everybody. Scary times. NBA YoungBoy is back outside in a different type of timing. This is what's going on. We got NBA YoungBoy Atlanta show has been canceled. We already know that his last Atlanta show, he came out, he performed. Everybody hates YoungBoy. I hate YoungBoy, and it caused a stir online. Everybody is talking about it. He dissed everybody in that song. He dissed Dirk. He dissed India. He was coming at Lil Baby. He came at Gucci Mane. So many artists. My question to anybody that's watching this video, whether present or in the future, do you think that any of these artists should respond to NBA YoungBoy? If you do think he should, or any of them should, put it in the comments if you think that they shouldn't respond to YoungBoy and just let YoungBoy just get about his business, because you know YoungBoy manic. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Gates will tell you that. You know what I mean? They from the same sides. He'll tell you that. Listen, that's my young boy, but he be bugging. But also, Fani Willis gets exposed again. Damn, Fani.
Oh, no, you can't be serious. That is some bullshit right there.
That's nasty work with Fani Willis. And then we got Tsu Surf snitching on the Rollin 60s. Did Tsu Surf snitch on the Rollin 60s? This is another big topic online right now, a big point of discussions, that some people are saying that he snitched because he took this plea deal. Some people are saying that he didn't snitch because he ain't say and point somebody out and say you specifically. But we do know in the paperwork, he did take a plea deal, and he did say that everything he did was in furtherance of the gang. So if you're taking a plea and saying in furtherance of the gang, does that mean you snitching? But if everybody takes a plea and you be the only one that don't, so you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not as black and white as we think it is, but we will be getting down to the whole nitty gritty of the whole story and try to break it down. But salute to everybody in the building. You already know the vibes. Let's get into a first breakdown and just show about the cancellation of NBA YoungBoy show. So let's just get to that first. All right, cool. Let's just get to that. We get that out the way, put that on the board. Let's put this on.
Of rapper NBA YoungBoy, as State Farm Arena says it's canceling his show scheduled just 2 days from now. State Farm Arena just posted the announcement to its website tonight after NBA YoungBoy performed there just last night. The announcement didn't give a reason for the cancellation. It just said that it had made the decision to cancel the show scheduled for Saturday, October 18th. Now, if you bought a ticket through Ticketmaster, we're told that those refunds will be issued automatically. If you purchase from a third-party reseller, then the arena says that you need to reach out to your point of purchase.
You can see there is the reason for the cancellation, because Fani Willis, of course, you know, they're going to make it gang, inciting violence, inciting beef. You know, it did cause a stir in Atlanta, the performance, but I think that is some of the last energy that Atlanta has had like that in a long time. That vibe, when young boys out there, they gave him a key to the city, all types of different things like that. You know what I mean? So that is a lot, man. That is a lot. We will keep an eye on it, though. Let me know what y'all thinking about the NBA YoungBoy situation. Let me know if you think that any of the artists should respond to him. You know what I mean? This is the first time I'm seeing him perform it. If y'all have seen him perform this song ever like this before, let me know. Get in the comments. I don't even have to look. If you've seen it, let me know. I just think that this was a first of a first. And it's sad for all the people that did buy tickets and do want to see YoungBoy, and the show being canceled, and now they can't. So, you know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that bought a ticket and was trying to pop out. But look, man, it's a lot going on. We also got Whack 100 was trying to expose Byron Blake. Whack 100 was trying to expose Byron Blake for exposing Tsu Surf, saying that Tsu Surf is a rat. So I do want to play a little bit of this Byron Blake so that he could go into the paperwork. I did do a paperwork read on my channel. All you got to do is go and check it on the channel. Make sure everybody's subscribing to Uda Ongo, OOTAONGO. That's my main channel. And 25K. We moving. Salute to everybody that's there. Make sure you're part of the channel. And go check the reads. The reads is here. The reads is there. And so you can see the paperwork kind of for yourself. But it's a lot. It's a lot. So let's just get to this and we're going to see what the hell going on.
No, I don't know the nigga. Listen to me. The overt actions from the investigation is what has identified the members that are part of the enterprise. That means their phone conversations, niggas getting caught doing whatever they was doing, right?
Now, according to what this guy just said, Surf and his homies were identified by their overt acts, the things that the government found on them, right? And if you look at the actual documents, you'll see that the government says Cox committed overt acts in furtherance of the enterprise, and then they list his overt acts. Now, these overt acts are the different crimes that each associate is accused of committing. And this is why Surf and all his people keep saying everybody had their own charges, because everybody had their own overt acts that fell under count 1 of the racketeering indictment. So you charged with racketeering, but everybody had different roles that they played in furtherance of the gang. Now, like I said, Surf overt acts are listed right here. And as y'all can see, it says WW. Now, if you look at this other document, it says Warden has worked with enterprise members and associates to distribute controlled substances. Multiple examples of Warden involvement in drug activity, which constitute predicate acts in furtherance of the enterprise, are detailed in the indictment. For example, as described as detailed in overt act WW. On or about October 6, 2020, Warden and Cox, Tsu Surf, discussed a plan to distribute marijuana. It's right there. These two have the same overt act, WW, a plan to distribute controlled substances. That's conspiring with other members to move marijuana across state lines. That's what they mean. These two have the same. So if they are identified by these overt acts, then these two, this overt act connects these two. Surf don't gotta say his name while he's actually entering the plea, because they already identify him by the overt acts. Now, when Surf is pleading out, if you look at line 5, it says, I just want to highlight a few areas there as it relates to Schedule A. I'm on page 9, Mr. Cox. And it indicates specifically as it relates to count 1, that is a RICO conspiracy, and it outlines certain facts under that, specifically as to, Act 1, Racketeering Act 1, Aggravated Assault, and Racketeering Act 2, Drug Conspiracy. They then ask him, Mr. Cox, were you a member of the Rollin 60s gang? He answers, yes, ma'am. He then asked him, did you conspire, that is, agree with other members and associates of the enterprise to commit at least 2 criminal acts in furtherance of the enterprise? He says yes.